Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is for Mayor Pugh. This is for the Baltimore City Delegation and the Baltimore County Delegation. This is for the 2019 session. When I come to Annapolis, I want you to sign a movie release, and I want you to give me access to the grand jury. That's it. I don't want no new bills. I don't want no conversations. The whole time I come down there, when I come down there, I'm coming down there for one reason. I want my property, and I want what belongs to me. City, county, state, and federal levels. I don't want to keep hearing I can't do nothing, I can't do nothing. I was making a movie and a documentary about the Democratic Party in Maryland, Governor O'Malley's machine. I've been shooting a documentary about Governor O'Malley's machine since 2006. You feel me? So Mayor Pugh, you was involved in this too, because you was part of O'Malley's machine. You take pictures with me, photos ops, and you wonder why I treat you the way I treat you. I treat you the way I treat you because you treat me. You smile in my face and you take pictures, but you don't want to talk to me about the war on drugs. You don't want to talk to them about them kidnapping me. The state of Maryland participated in fraud. President Obama asked for an investigation about my incarceration in 2008. Instead of Maryland doing an investigation, Maryland incarcerated me and took the information about the investigation. I was doing an investigation about the war on drugs, man. The illegal incarceration of Black America behind the war on drugs. And I was doing it in Baltimore, called it Baltimore Rewired. I wanted to show the other side of the drug culture. I want to show you the politicians, the judges, and the lawyers that get paid to lock up Black America. And I did it right here. I started it in 2006. Where is it at? I started it in 2006. All right? It's the Get Shorty program. You feel me? It's the Get Shorty program. Governor O'Malley approved it in 2006. My son was killed in 2006 too. See that? So I was making a movie about your prison industry. You feel me? I was making a movie about your prison industry. Your voter suppression. You feel me? I was suing y'all, taking you to court for a lawsuit. I had a $54 million lawsuit registered and ready to go to court on February the 24th, 2011. You locked me up to keep me from filing that $54 million lawsuit. The lawsuit named politicians, judges, and lawyers. Frank Conway destroyed that information. Like I said, that's 1402 Lochner. I was kidnapped in Illinois. I went home on Christmas and came back on probation. You feel me? And it's signed and notarized. Y'all had me kidnapped in Chicago because I was making a documentary about the gangs, drugs, and shit like that. And I was showing how the politicians get paid to lock us up. I was showing y'all's gangsters. You feel me? And I got a film crew. The movie was about y'all. It's about your prison industry. Straight up about your prison industry. I was making a movie about the government and our elected officials. You feel me? And President Obama asked for an investigation right here. So I put the investigation on film, and y'all locked me up for it. You locked me up for making an investigation about you. We're going to give you something to see, because right now Johnny O got to deal with this. Caminess is dead. Johnny O got to deal with this. You feel me? 1402 Lochner, State Attorney, Baltimore County. That's Shellenberger. Shellenberger had this information. Shellenberger had this. You feel me? Shellenberger had this. Francott had it. The controller had it. Frosh had it. You feel me? It's an investigation about your prison industry and your courts. And I got it very well detailed. Show the role that the media plays in this and how you protect Governor O'Malley. I want to audit, and I've been asking for audit in schools. I want to audit on my store. I want to audit on my store. See that sign? That's my store on Falls Road. He's working at my store. I want a federal and a state audit on Jake's Grill. Because I was making a movie about Governor O'Malley in my store. Brown Omen. Y'all opened up a can of whoop ass. All right? We're talking about Senate Bill 374, accessing the grand jury. I want to access the grand jury in 2019. I want to access the grand jury in 2019. And you said I could access the grand jury. I want to access the grand jury so we can talk about your relationships. We're going to talk about the money that you spend. You feel me? We're going to talk about the grand jury and accessing the grand jury about mass incarceration in your prison industry. We're going to have oversight on your prison. We're going to have oversight on Baltimore County Detention Center. Because see right here, it says, we also are employing all the appropriate officials in the state of Maryland to assist Shorty in his efforts. Well, I gave it to Zirkin. I gave it to Quirk. I gave it to Bilal. Mary Washington got it. And he signed it. We're going to the grand jury with this. All appropriate officials. That means you and your wife. We're talking about the Baltimore City, Baltimore County delegations and how the media protects the corruption. If he went to jail, I got 52 politicians that can go to jail too. I got 52 politicians that can go to jail too. You feel that? That's Mayor Kathleen Pugh. It's making a movie about the Democratic Party. So when I see you in Annapolis, when I see you in D.C., this is a movie. This is about a movie. And I'm going to give you this movie release. You feel me? To whom it may concern. It's a movie release. And we're going to give it to the Baltimore. We're going to give it to Marilyn Mosby, Scott Shellenberger, Greg Bernstien. We're going to give it to your public defenders. And we're going to talk about how the public defenders sell out Black Baltimore. These are my public defenders in Illinois. I had public defenders in Maryland. And I fired them too. Certified mail, dog. Movies about our government. See that? Baltimore County. Upon consideration of the motion to squash the subpoena, a motion for a protective order filed to the witness of Governor O'Malley, Bob Ehrlich, the comptroller. You feel me? I came at the comptroller, Bob Ehrlich and O'Malley because I'm a caterer. I work for y'all. I work for cater. I work for y'all. I helped get Ehrlich elected. And I asked for an audit. An audit. Money count itself. I'm out $2.6 million. This store has been running illegally. The state of Maryland participated in the fraud. You feel me? The state of Maryland participated in the fraud. So you got this case right here. Johnny O got it. Baltimore County got it. Scott Shellenberger got it. Mosby got it. This case right here is I'm a victim here. You stole my property. I charge you with theft. Same way that you charge me with terrorism, I charge you. No one's above the law. And I use this as evidence. You feel me? And we're going to use this as evidence. You took my truck, my computer, and everything that belongs to me. You came in my house and put guns to my head, threatened me. Because of opioids and the war on drugs. No. We're going to have you sign this movie release and talk about your father. And we're going to talk about, since you the new, all right, Judiciary Committee, we're going to talk about McIntosh. You feel me? We're going to talk about all of y'all. Because it's Baltimore rewired. Just like Baltimore The Wire, it's going Baltimore rewired. And we're going to show the militarization of our police department. Now, this is where y'all come in. Because like I said, this plantation politics. That's the plantation. That's the overseers of the plantation. You feel me? And Al Redmer has an insurance claim. When Al Redmer give me that insurance claim, we're going to file this paperwork in the courts. I'm going to refile that $54 million lawsuit. I'm going to refile this lawsuit. And Shellenberger can't block it. Because now it's a criminal case. Everybody's name right here. Judge Turnbull, Judge Pearson. You feel me? I named y'all and I put you in court records so you can't say nothing. Malcolm Ruff. You feel me? You in court records. You can't deny this. Frank Conway, the comptroller, the auditor. Because I'm going to break your corruption down and how you do your corruption. How you protect yourself in the Democratic Party. Like I said, I'm good in the law books. We're going to take you to court. I'm going to take you to court and disrespect you like you disrespected me. It's a letter from my mama to my mama. She never got it. You feel me? I'm sorry for all of y'all locked me up and made me miss my mother's funeral. Y'all locked me up and made me miss my mama's funeral because on February the 2nd, 2011, my mama died. I mailed this to my mama, but she died. You understand what I'm saying to you? She was dead. So I'm going to finish what I started. I got a reason for this. You feel me? I got a reason for this fight. Love always and forever. Number 9. That's where I got 9 letters designed from because I'm her 9th child. I wrote this while I was in jail. You never got it. I still feel the same. I see you when it's over. I see it when it's over because when I go to heaven or I go to hell, I'm going to see my mama because I've been going through heaven and hell for this shit. And y'all locked me up for the toilet, but y'all locked me up for the toilet to keep the opioid shit quiet. Y'all locked me up Y'all locked me up because of these tapes. Y'all locked me up because of these. Y'all locked me up because I was making a movie about your government. And you gave me the Verizon Award because you thought that award was going to shut me up. No, that award was, I appreciate that award. That award gives validity to the struggle that I've been in. That award going to give validity to the movie. You feel me? That award going to give me validity to this movie because I'm going to name all the politicians. And you signed off on this. I got movie releases. I got certified mail releases. You signed this. You received this. So this movie going to be legit as hell. When I say Councilman Quirk did this, when I say Jones did this, when I say Marks did this, when I say Bevins did this, when I say Allman did this, I can say it with confidence. When I say they got corruption that's going on in your courts, I can say it with confidence because I named you I named you in the paperwork. All right, I named you in the paperwork. So Mayor Kathleen Pugh, you cordially invite me. Well, when I come there, I want you to take this movie release, and I want you to give me access to the grand jury in Baltimore City. I want access to the grand jury in Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and the state of Maryland. I got a case in Baltimore City against Baltimore City Police Department for coming in my house. I got a case in Baltimore County for illegally incarcerating me and kidnapping me. Yeah, we gonna go city, county, state, and federal levels. And everybody that was at the inauguration, you see me stick that camera in O'Malley's face. I told him about the toilet. We're gonna talk about the police department too. You feel me? Like I said, I got everything I need. Y'all made me famous for toilets. Well, I'm selling this to Netflix. I got enough tapes. It's like Baltimore's Watergate. You feel me? And we're going to talk about Hogan in your prison industry and how much money China sends to Maryland. You feel me? We're going to talk about your judges. We're going to talk about opioid versus crack. We're going to talk about opioid versus crack because when crack came out, y'all locked niggas up. But opioid came out, you want to treat white people. That's really racist. Now, y'all seen me at this event, I chased Scott Shellenberger down. I dug in his ass. I'm going to dig in y'all's ass for the next year. Only thing you can do is charge me with something. Lock me up. You lock me up. We go to court with these tapes. We go to court with all of this shit. We go to court with all of this. You feel me? Because I'm going to show you who the rats are. We go to court with all this. So lock me up. I want you to lock me up. I want you to lock me up so we can take this to court. I want you to lock me up so we can show the world what being black in Baltimore is. We're going to show the world about your politics and your corruption in your courts. We're going to show the world how you protect corruption. We're going to show the world. So lock me up. Charge me with something. We're going to show you how the FBI defends you and protects you. You feel me? We're going to show you how you're insulated. I'm going to break your ass down like a fucking onion. The criminalization of poverty? No. We're going to show the black faces selling out black people. You got to have an investigation on Baltimore County Detention Center. This is a federal complaint. And we're going to show you how she been blocking it. That's why she can't stand me. Because she part of O'Malley's machine. You feel me? Thomas Saunders, Mr. Davis. The DVD. That's the DVD right there. That's the DVD right there. And those are my sons. And those is Washington, D.C. See, I planned this. And that toilet is going to be in the middle of all of it. Imagine if y'all don't do this grand jury in Maryland or take care of this shit with Scott Shellenberger, this could go to the Supreme Court. It's going to be funny as fuck. A toilet in the Supreme Court. Exhibit 5. This is where Shellenberger charged me with. All right? He charged me with 5 more felonies. Other than terrorism, he charged me with about my property on Falls Road. That's my property on Falls Road. You charged me with property and they stole my property. You didn't take this to court, though, because if you'd have took this to court, we wouldn't be here now. You took this to court, Jake would be in jail, Shellenberger would be disbarred, and we wouldn't be here now. I want you to take this to court. I want, you charge me with theft. I want this done. You don't want to do this. You feel me? So like I said, 2019, we having I want access in the grand jury. I want access in the grand jury. And I'm going to give you a report card. I'm going to give you a report card because you ain't been doing nothing. You don't want this done. You do not get no A. You get an F. Straight up. You get an F. I don't know nothing about you too much. But you get an F too. You get an F. Champions of racial justice. No, you are not champions for racial justice. If you was champions for racial justice, I wouldn't have sat in jail for 86 days. If you was champions for racial justice, I wouldn't have to be bird dogging you now. Yeah, this is the biggest one. I want you more than anybody else. I gave you the Minority Report. I put you on film. Like I said, the movie about y'all. The movie released, the movie about y'all. The movie about y'all and how y'all selling out black people with your black faces. You feel me? It's about the 2019 session. I want access to court. And I'm going to bring my camera with me, and I'm going to bring my toilet with me, and I'm going to bring Donald Trump with me. I'm the king. I'm the toddy bowl, man. I'm going to clean your shit up. Gates wants to build a better toilet. I got one for him. Like I said, I'm coming down there, and I'm going to bring these signs, and you're going to see your campaign signs. You're going to see your campaign signs, and you're going to see that. If Martin Luther King was here, he'd be fighting for social justice. All I did is apply for Martin Luther King's job. It's been vacant too long. You locked me up for being black and white America. I'm a freedom fighter. I'm a champion of justice. And I'm also one of the leading homeless advocates. You feel me? So get your shit together. My camera's going to be locked and loaded. That's my new gun. Sex, lies, and videotapes. I'm going to break you down. And I'm selling this. Like I said, Netflix, Oxygen, whoever want to buy it, I don't care. There's a lot of tapes in here. I can make a lot of money off these tapes. This tapes is worth a lot of money. I already sued you for $54 million. How much can y'all get paid off of these tapes? Y'all running for elections. And y'all running from the federal investigation. How much is these tapes worth? Because it's going to be exhibited. You feel me? So when I come to Annapolis, and I got my little Annapolis hat on, I want access to the grand jury. I want Scott Shellenberger disbarred. I want a federal and a state audit on Jake's Grill. And we finished. I'm making a movie about y'all. And I can show you I was making a movie about y'all since 2006. So whatever Democratic, whoever been sitting in office since 2006, a movie about you. You locked me up to keep this movie from coming out. You tried to kill me. You put guns to my head. I ain't dead. I ain't scared of dying. I ain't scared of jail. I ain't scared of you. You scared of the truth. And truth gonna speak to power, and it's gonna be on film. You feel me? It's gonna be on film. Live, late breaking. We're gonna talk about Baltimore County, and we're gonna talk about Kurt Anderson. We're gonna talk about Bobby Zirkin. See, I took your cards for a reason. I took your card so I can pull your card. When I pull your card and I say something about you, I want you to say something back. I want you to deny the facts that I put on the table. You feel me? I'm going to lock y'all up minus the bars. When I see you in the street signing a movie release, I'm going to be shutting the media down. I'm going to make you lock me up. When you lock me up, we get to take all this shit to court. We get to take all of this to court. You feel me? We get to take all of this to court. We get to take all of this to court. Judge Turnbull. Due process and equal protections. You denied me due process and equal protections. And President Obama asked for an investigation. That's your prison industry. And City Hall got it. Johnny Orlesky got it. Governor Hogan got it. And you gonna get it. See you. You seen Kathleen's Pew name in this. That's Kathleen's Pew. All right. Gave me an award for a reason. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones. I'm throwing bricks. I'm getting ready to break y'all's Democratic Party down. Governor Hogan, Mayor Pugh, y'all thought it was cute when you gave me the dog. Remember Mayor Pugh? I'm going to give you the dog back. So handle your business. Do what you got to do. Sign these movie releases. Because you're going to see plenty of toilets. And I'm selling these tapes to Netflix. We're going to expose Baltimore, called Baltimore Rewired. Anybody can buy this. I'm homeless. So I'm definitely going to be pushing this to sell this. And like I said, I'm going to name your names and dare you to call me a liar. It's the 13th Amendment. What would Martin do? I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And they're going to pay attention to this because they talking about China. I'm talking about the courts. And y'all going to talk about Trump. Dog, I'm getting ready to have a ball with y'all. Sex, lies, and videotapes. Hogan got to give up that material he got. Mikulski got to give up her records that I had. You can go straight to Kyle Gilbert and get it. Al Jazeera's got it. And WJZ got it. Talking about sex, lies, and videotapes. I ain't got tapes. I got SD cards now. And we talking about my mama. You feel me? I was supposed to be in Vegas. 701 West Jefferson. I was supposed to leave Baltimore. I wasn't planning to stay here. I was leaving. I was going out to Vegas to get money. These tapes is going to make me a lot of money. Like I said, I'm selling this. That's where I was going. I had a plane ticket to leave Baltimore February the 10th. Y'all locked me up to keep me from going to Vegas to my mother's funeral. This tapes is going to get sold now. And because you locked me up, because I went through so much shit, that's going to make these tapes more valuable. And everything that I do with these toilets, people are going to pay attention. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. And they're going to be paying attention. 2019 session, I want access to the grand jury. And I'm going to dismantle the corruption in Baltimore City and Baltimore County courts. Do what you got to do. Because I am. Do what you got to do. I want a federal investigation in the Baltimore County courts and the county detention center. Congressman Cummings got to do it. Sarbanes got to do it. Sheila Roof. All of y'all.